Hi again, everybody. It's April, and I am a certified nutritional consultant, weight management coach, and this video is just quickly going to go through the packages that are most common when you're taking a class with me, specifically online. So if you're watching this and you're just going to be looking through it, what I want you to think is, which type of these packages really speaks to you. And if you have questions at the end, obviously we always customize. And so I can help you to figure out what is going to be right specifically for you. But I just want you to know that the things that I choose here are for a reason. And one is that there's no listed contraindications with any medications on any of the different supplements that may accompany any of these different packages. So that's number one. Number two is that, I have been doing weight loss coaching for quite some time, and these are types of products that I see the overall best results for people, both from a nutritional standpoint, helping them with their general health, and also for weight loss. And then, of course, there's common threads for people's health challenges and deficiencies, right? And so I want to be able to kind of blanket that the best that I can to get starting with. And the ease of compliance is a big deal. So something that you'll actually follow through with. And that's why I chose the things that I chose. Easy to take. I know you're going to get results, and I know that they're actually going to make a difference in your health and your weight loss efforts. So just remember that our body needs support in a lot of different areas, right? I mean, it's just everything from clean air, water, food, supplements, energy, sleep, exercise, hormones, immune function, gut health, and emotional, spiritual well-being. So it's just all of that. And so we're just trying to address the many things that we can address to support you. So every single package, okay, we're going to talk about three. Every single package includes these things that you're going to see here. So number one is a body assessment. Now, granted, if we're doing this online together, an in-person measurement or photo may not be a possibility, but if you are in my geographic location, I will do that. If I have other coaches in a geographic location, or you're at an office that I work through, that may be a possibility. Don't worry, if we're not in the same geographic location, I just make sure that I send you the stuff to fill out, and we'll walk you right through exactly how to do all of that. But then we're also going to take a behavior and symptom assessment. They're really just questionnaires that we're going to administer that's really going to help me to figure out your best, next steps, how I can best support you, and that'll help us sort of to figure out what your goals are going to be. Also, you're going to get a welcome call that we do via video chat, along with the session. So think about however many sessions, how many weeks of your class, let's say it's a 6-week class, you'll get the welcome call plus 6 info sessions that we do on video chat. In addition to that, you're gonna have access to our private Facebook group that's specifically for your group, and that's for daily support and content. So, I do like 3 posts a day, guidance, support. You can ask questions. I answer them almost immediately. We've got community there, people that you can get good ideas from. People really enjoy that format, and that's why I've kept it going. But I might post even articles or videos, and not just on weight loss, maybe other health topics, but of course also the things really most important to you. What do I eat? Recipes and food suggestions, tips, tricks, hacks, and a lot more. So it's a great way to be able to catalog that and for you to stay engaged so that you don't feel like you're sort of falling through the cracks every week. I'm going to be giving you some recipe booklets to download in addition to whatever, quick recipes I might post on the page, meal plans that you're going to get, and also another website of mine that you are going to get additional access to that's got some great, blog articles. It's got some other good recipes and ideas on there as well. So you're going to have that no matter which package you choose. The base package called Trim It Up includes also these 3 things. Okay, so the TLS guide and journal, the vitamin D3 with K2, and 2 boxes of something called Trim Tea. Okay, so then every other package just builds on this. So let's just talk about these products and why I put them in basically every single one of the packages. The TLS guide and journal, I actually helped to write it, but it is chock full of amazing information that's really walks you right through like a cleansing through 12 weeks of information. There's no chapter in there that's overwhelming. It's all easy to read, but in between each chapter, you also have these amazing journal pages, which you can certainly take photographs of, so, or print it so that if you have copies of that you want to carry around with you, but this just turns out to be the Bible for everybody. But I am going to need these journal pages because, listen, we know that 50% more weight is going to be lost if you journal, but from me coaching you, especially when it's going to be virtual, sometimes I'm just going to need to be able to see what it is that you ate. I'm going to need to see how much you're hydrating or what you're taking or what your exercise looks like or whatnot. And so this is a great way for you to be able to self-monitor, but also for me to be able to help you. So the TLS guidance journal comes with it. Next is vitamin D, which if anybody knows me knows that if I had to pick one supplement to take, it would be this one. And the reason is that the health benefits are numerous. I'm just naming a couple of things right now, but most people are deficient in vitamin D. Listen to what I'm saying. Most people, this is globally, this is like an epidemic. And so we know at least 50% of people in this country, a lot of doctors believe it's higher. I've worked in pediatric offices where they've tested 100% of the kids that they test in, let's say, October and November have been deficient. So we know that the numbers could be bigger. I don't know where your numbers are, but I know that even if your numbers are adequate, they probably are not optimal. And so I believe in only taking nutrients that are really going to help and really, make a difference for you. But vitamin D, a lot of people don't realize for energy, immunity, not just to cover deficiencies, but weight loss is a big thing. So aside from all the benefits of like preventing cancers and having, good benefit with, asthma and other types of things, bone health, whatever, there are some really good indications that are going to help you throughout this program. Then we have something called Trim Tea. These are little stick packs that have just 2 ingredients in them. It'll be a black tea and then something called African mango, and the brand name for that is Trim IG. And these are great for weight loss, but also as a total health product. So yes, it can help with metabolism and appetite. And there's only like 21 milligrams of caffeine in here, which is about an ounce or 2 of chocolate. So, and no contraindications on the label. So nothing weird about this supplement and this tea, but it's amazing because the 10-week study that was done using Trim Tea's ingredients are phenomenal. So this is on the Trim IG, which is the active ingredient. By the way, it does come in a coffee flavor too. Some people like one or the other. I chose the less expensive one for the Trim Tea, which comes out to about $1.33 per stick pack. So it's just not a lot of money, and most people are drinking tea or coffee each day, which is why I feel like compliance is really great with this one. But look at this, over 10 weeks with no changes in food from the people who were eating an already high calorie diet. It was crazy. They had a group that were taking it and then a placebo group, okay? And it was a double-blind placebo study, which is the best kind of study you can get because neither group knew what they were taking or what they weren't taking, even the people administering the testing. But people who took the Trim lost 28 pounds over people who lost 1.5 pounds not taking it, and lost 6.3% body fat versus people not taking it who lost 1.9% over the 10 weeks. So you can see that this ingredient is really having a great effect. But look at what other amazing results came out of this. People's waist dropped 6.7 inches. C-reactive protein, an inflammatory marker, dropped 51%. If you could lower your inflammation 51%, do you understand what that's going to do positively for your health and your weight loss? Your body doesn't want to get rid of fat when it's inflamed because fat helps to insulate your organs so that they will be protected. And, not only that, but we know that inflammation can lead to disease and aches and pains and a host of other things. Cholesterol down 26%, LDLs, which is your oxidized or bad cholesterol, down 27%, fasting blood sugar down 22.5%, and fat production down 80.9%. That means that your body is not turning over fat cells to create more. So for the long haul, while this may help with a steady, slow, weight loss amidst all of your other food efforts, it's also going to help to prevent you from gaining the weight back. Plus, there was a 159% increase in adiponectin levels, which helps with blood pressure, blood sugar, and weight. So these ingredients really do make a difference for people. Now, other packages just add on to that base. So if you just loved what I talked about, great, that's the first package. But then if you needed to add on, let's say you wanted either weight loss and GI support, we can add the ALOE. Or if you wanted really an optimal package that's going to just kind of cover all the bases for you, that's the optimal weight loss and wellness package that I have. That does also include the ALOE and then builds on that by giving you some other essential nutrients, which we call essentials. And you've got a choice of 2 different things there. Okay, so let's just talk about the ALOE. So we know the ALOE plant and what it does for your skin, which is amazing, right? But imagine if you could drink it, but drink it using aloe juice that's not mostly water, which typically it is. So we're talking about 150 proof aloe juice that's coming from a whole leaf process that is certified by the International Aloe Science Council, that's really held to very high standards. It comes in 4 flavor options. I typically include a strawberry kiwi flavor, but we have others, and does not include aloe in it, which means that it won't have a laxative property, which is good. We don't want that, but it has a very good balancing property for your GI system. There's over 210 million people in this country who have GI issues, and other people are likely just not reporting it. Everything from bloating and discomfort, difficulty digesting foods, becoming food sensitive to different foods they never had an issue with before, having skin issues like eczema, psoriasis, or whatnot. So, this is a great product for helping with digestive comfort, but also to boost your immune system. It's antiviral and antibacterial, adds on to the vitamin D, right? It helps to quicken healing. It's packed with B vitamins, and it's really, really good for your skin as well. And then we have the essentials, right? So if you wanted that last package, you can choose between one of these 2. Now, do you see the little stick packs there? Again, like the vitamin D, you rip this open, you can dump it out into the powder, into a glass, and you're going to add a specific amount of water. For 1 dose of the D, you would add 2 ounces of water. For these essentials, because it's the equivalent of 4 different products that are each at 1 dose, every dose requires 2 ounces of water. So ripping this open means that you put the powder in a glass and you add 8 ounces of water, and that makes it isotonic capable. Isotonic capable supplements means that they are bioavailable, they are free and clean of a lot of different impurities. They don't have, disintegrators and additives and binders that, normal pills will have. They're clean in terms of the fact that they have no gluten and dairy and soy and other icky ingredients in them. So I love these. Now, the one on the left, the Daily Essentials, has 4 different colors there. Each color represents a different product that could come in a separate bottle, but they blended it to give you a nice round, foundational nutrition supplement. So OPC3 is a super antioxidant that's also anti-inflammatory and has antihistamine properties. The multivitamin mineral is very complex. It's got extra calcium that has a little bit of D in there, and it has an activated B complex, which is great for metabolism and energy, and also is in their active form. So a lot of people with methyl issues who can't convert Bs to their active form, this is already in that state, which is incredible. And then, of course, the Women's Health really includes a lot of those same ingredients, but also is a bit more souped up in the B vitamin category and different nutrients that are really going to help with, hair, nails, hormone balance, that type of thing. So there's no way you can go wrong with either, but it's just sort of which one really speaks to you. Now, you'll notice that we always have some add-on options. And so one example of that would be the nutrition shakes or collagen. So these are not included in the packages, but if this is something now or later that you decided that you would like, we have nutrition shakes. They do also come vegan, but the ones on the left are whey-based, very, very clean, high-quality whey that taste incredible, even just mixed with water. They are not intended to be a meal replacement, but they certainly can be in the fact that they have 19 grams of protein, 10 grams of fiber, and only 2 grams of sugar. They taste amazing. Can you soup them up with other things like vegetables? Like my husband will use those and put spinach in them. Yes. And they're fantastic for on the go, because we know people are on the go and we don't want you to get your food through a window. So this is a great add-on option if you are somebody that just likes to have something on their shelf. They're not required for the program, but a lot of people do like to use them. They come in chocolate and vanilla. And then we've got Pure Collagen, which is a newer product that just came out, which I'm excited about because I do always like to use hydrolyzed collagen peptides. This is actually coming from a fish source. So maybe you don't want dairy or you don't like animal protein, but you're okay with fish. This would be okay for that. And we do have a rice and pea protein also that's vegan, that's not pictured here. I don't love the flavor of that, but there's a lot of different things I can point you in the direction of. That may be something that you can use as an add-on for yourself when you're just trying to go into a clean eating program. And then finally is the complete detoxification kit. So listen, there's a lot of people that have a sluggish liver and feel like they have a sluggish metabolism, or maybe they have some issues with, maybe you've had gene testing and you know that you've got, detox pathway issues, or you just feel like your skin is always broken out, or your stomach is always having issues, or you have brain fog and all sorts of other things like that. This is these are three different products that have been put together, but they come from different manufacturers. So this is an Oxygen Extreme, curcumin, which is like a turmeric type product, and a Hepatocleanse for your liver. All safe and very effective. It's a 30-day supply. It comes at a discount when packaged together, but I use these three products a lot for people because it really detoxes you on like a cellular level. So it's nothing that's going to be like, oh, it's going to make you get tied to the bathroom. It's not like a cleanse like a colon cleanse, but it's a cellular cleanse. And so detoxification on that level is fantastic. Now, mind you, are you somebody who wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day, and or you wake up sweating, or if you have alcohol, it really like burdens you more than it used to? Those types of things can really be indications that you might have an issue with your liver, that it's sluggish or might need some extra support. Maybe you're somebody with the brain fog, but you also know that you're sort of fatigued all the time, and you have a history of cognitive issues or dementia or Alzheimer's or Parkinson's in your family. That's where the curcumin can really come into play. Or maybe you've got skin issues where all three can help, or joint issues. So these three products together, I don't add them to everybody's, but I do know that they really have been very helpful with certain people who really have other things that are going on. And so, while you're on this weight loss journey, we know weight is just a symptom. So this is really about your overall health, and these products really can help. So a common question I get is, hey, oh my gosh, if I buy a package, am I going to need to take these supplements forever? And the answer is no. Nobody's going to make you purchase anything. Listen, some of these are for weight loss, some are for total health or foundational nutrition. And if there is something that you choose that you want to continue, you certainly can. Maybe some people change what they use because they're like, okay, I'm down to my goal weight, but now I really just want to optimize my health or boost my immune system at certain times of the year. That's fine too. Or maybe you're just somebody that says, no, I'm not going to take anything, or hey, I just want to buy a shake every once in a while. Whatever your choice is your choice. I'm here to impart information, education, and to help you to reach your goal. And it is a food first program. Food, education, and coaching. That's where I base it on. But in my practice, I've always used supplementation because I really feel like it helps to avoid medication. I feel like pay now or pay later. I feel like I have seen how personally and in my family, supplements have been able to help on top of eating a more healthful diet, juicing on occasion, more greens, more fruits, that type of thing. So it's up to you what you do after, but I do like to use these because I want to make sure during this program that you get the best results that you can possibly get. I want to help you to achieve your goals. So you choose what's best for you, what package, and if you still do have questions, you can reach out to me at any time, and I'm happy to walk through that, customize things, or just make sure that any of your concerns are addressed. Thanks so much, guys. I can't wait to start working with you.